All right, we are live today. Is exactly 12 midnight in Dubai. We are in the finals of the Airthings Master 2022 between Magnus Carlsen and Ian Nepomniachtchi. The last time I saw these players played, it was last December in Dubai Expo during the World Championship, and now they're playing again in the finals of the Airthings Masters 2022. It's online, by the way. But all right, we are in the fourth game. The first three games were actually draws, but they were all spectacular draw. Players waiting for it to start round number four, game number four. Sorry, in the finals. Let's check it out. Let's drink some coffee. Oh, tea, sorry. Welcome to the live coverage of the Airthings Masters 2022. Who do you think will win the finals? Okay, it's day one of the finals. Tomorrow they will play another set of four games. Yeah. So the winner today is not yet decided. If let's say Carlsen wins with 2.5, then Nepo wins tomorrow with 2.5. They will go into the tie breaks. We're just hoping that it won't be a draw in game number four. In a few in a few minutes, they're going to start game number four. All right, e4, e5, yay, we have e4. Okay, they're very fast. Knight c6. We have another Italian, yeah. Bishop c4, bishop into c5. We have c3. Okay. All right, sorry for the delay. There was some technical problems, but okay, we have the Italian once again. Bishop c4, bishop to c5, c3, knight into f6, d3, d6, castles, a5, rook into e1. By the way, here Carlsen is playing the black side, yeah. Rook to e1, bishop a7, knight into a3, h6. Carlsen doesn't allow this bishop to g5. Knight b5. Carlsen keeps his bishop on b8. d4. Castles. h3. Rook into e8. Bishop d3. Knight into c7, and I sorry, knight into e7, and then c4. Knight goes to g6. An interesting Carlsen's pieces. If you look at the bishop on b8 and bishop on c8 is just like this just 960 position. Yeah. How did the bishop go? How did the bishop go to d8? Yeah. It looks like the knight was on f8 early in the game. Yeah. It looks like the knight was on f8. Okay. And now it's on g6. What happened here? This is an original position, by the way. Mm, no player has ever played this position before, except for these two guys. Okay, Nepo went for d takes e5. I'm expecting Carlsen to capture with the pawn. But Carlsen went for knight takes. All right, he wants to exchange the knight on f3. Nepo went for capture on e5, and Carlsen went for d takes e5. Okay. All right. We have c5. And then c6. Hey. Nepo went back for knight c3. Carlsen went for bishop e6. Okay, there's a bit of an issue with the bishop on b8. Where is Carlsen going to take to put that bishop? Would it be a c7 or a7? Nepo continues his development with bishop e3 to protect the pawn on c5, and then Carlsen goes for queen e7 right here. Okay, this bishop would probably go to c7, yes, with rook a d8 coming up. This knight potentially would go to, it could be d7. All right, if the queen moves somewhere, the knight can go h5 to f4. Okay. Okay, Nepo went for queen e2, keeping an eye on that h5 square, or else, okay, queen e2 keeps an eye on the h5 square, or else the knight will go knight h5, yeah. You are expecting Carlsen to go bishop c7. Nothing concrete yet. Yeah, it's still an equal position. No fireworks yet. We're waiting for the fireworks. Hopefully no draw this time, please. Let's just hope that both players still have the energy to play on, yeah. Carlsen, where are you going, Carlsen? Carlsen is spending some time. No draw, please. Please don't draw. Okay, both players are fighters. Yep. And Nepo, of course, will try to take some revenge after losing badly in the last World Championship. Okay, okay. Expected move: Bishop C7. Oh, yeah. If Nepo wants to complete his development, he should go for KD1. We have only one open file, the D file here. One open D file. It's hard to make a plan at this point. Yeah, it's a cat and mouse play for both players. Okay, Nepo went for B3. He is stopping this pawn from moving to A4 because with that bishop on C7, if White allowed that A4, then the bishop could go A5. So it only activates the bishop. Yeah. Carlsen played 97. It's not actually threatening C5, but it's to reposition the knight to F8, G6, and then probably F4. I'm expecting that Carlsen to play there. Okay. So knight A4, we have rook to D8. Nepo went for rook KD1, and Carlsen's plan, repositioning the knight again, F8. Jesus is coming up. The knight on F6 wasn't doing anything. He cannot go knight H5 because of the queen on E2. Yep. So it's activating the knight. Nepo transfers his queen to C2. Mhm. This queen and bishop protects C5. Knight could also reposition with knight to B2, knight C4. Carlsen's problem is this bishop on C7. Yeah. It will be very awkward to like move the rook somewhere to B8 and put a bishop on T8 and then queen E8 and bishop to F6 or anywhere or bishop E7. Yeah, that would be very very slow. I don't know. We'll never know. Carlsen actually played rook D7, but it's not bishop D8. Yeah. If Nepo wants to get a pair of bishops, he could go for knight B6 here. But he went for bishop F1, exchange of the rook. Rook takes on D1. We are expecting rook takes D1 here, yes. And then Carlsen rook A8. Oh my god. Hope, hoping, huh? We're hoping. Hopefully it's not a draw, please. Okay, there's still a lot of play here. But if they exchange their major pieces on the D file, then we are close to. Hey, time check. Dubai time. It's 12:15. In Manila, it's 4:15. We have a 4-hour difference. Manila being ahead by 4 hours. And by the way, in Nepo's case, it's not easy for him. It's not a good feeling for Nepo nowadays with this ongoing tension between Russia and Ukraine. Oh, good AM, Arnclef. This is game number 4. Oh, game number 4 na. Grabe, game number 4. First 3 games, draw. Arnclef Arn is in the house. Wow. Wowawee. Yeah, it's the Wowawee. After Rook D8, we have Rook B1. So we are fight. Hey. Now it goes to D7. Let's get it on, baby. 97. What are we expecting here? Knight. It's hard to create a concrete plan, yeah, for black. White could possibly play A3 B4 here. Span on the queen side, yeah. It's easier for white to play than black here. Again, black's problem is this bishop on C7. Here, no scope. White's bishops are pretty good. This bishop and this bishop, yeah. Again, this is only day 1 of the finals. Tomorrow will be day number 2. Nakatulog si Arnclef Arn. Wow, grabe. Sayo kayo ni mata si Arnclef. Our good friend Arnel, one of the twins. Arnel was my former teammate in De La Salle University during our university days in the UAAP. Okay, thanks for watching, Arnel. Again, we are live here in Dubai. I was about to sleep, but then I saw 3 spectacular draws. So I was like, okay, let's just make it live for a change. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Nepomniachtchi is taking his time. Taking his time. Nepomniachtchi has 11 minutes, same as Magnus. Both players have 11 minutes left. Okay, white's position is preferable here with space advantage with his pawn on c5. His plan would be a3 and probably b4 and go for b5 later on. Black is in a waiting game here. So is it going to be a win? Is it going to be a win for Nepomniachtchi? We'll find out. It's still anybody's game. Time check, Dubai, 12:20 in the morning. It's 4:20 in Manila. Nepo is still contemplating on what to play. But with Rook B1, we are expecting A3. Or maybe B4. It would be a surprise if he plays B4 also. He could go B4 takes and then Rook takes. Pressure on B7. But it's okay. Okay, the only problem with B4 is that if let's say takes and you play Rook takes B4, Black always has B5, yeah, because of that pin to the Rook. Although it would be interesting also to take on B6 here. Queen takes B4, takes on C7, Rook C8, and probably Knight C5. Not too sure about this yet, but okay, this is a possibility. But let's go back to the position after Knight D7. A3 is expected. And Nepo actually played before. Wow, Nepo! It's not afraid of the dark. A takes B4, Rook takes B4, and instead of B5, Carlsen went for an actual defense with Rook to B8. Quite passive. Nepo could go Queen B1 here, yeah? Queen B1 is a possibility attacking the B7 peon. Hmm. Again, with Rook takes B4, B5, as we were saying earlier, because of the pin. Maybe Carlsen was worried about this takes and Queen takes B4 takes. After here, maybe he was worried about takes, yeah? Queen takes C6. But if you want to draw, you could also take on C7, takes on C7, Queen takes A4, King A2. It's just roughly equal. But Rook B8 was played, people of the universe. Again, expected here, Queen B1 or Queen B2. Threat, the B7 pawn. Yep. The backward B pawn. Okay, Queen B2, B5. Let's say, for example, I actually played it. Takes in B6 Carlsen, that's Bishop B6, yeah? Is this going to happen? Because Nepo actually went for Queen B2. Oops. Hmm. Come on, Magnus. Yeah, Magnus went for B5. Yeah, hey. Again, Nepo. If Nepo takes, Magnus can. Oh my God. Yep. Although Nepo can pin his hopes on the B6 pawn here with A3 takes on B4 takes on B4. Still be unclear, I guess. But what will Nepo do here after B5? We'll find out. Time check. Nepo with 7 minutes. Carlsen 11 minutes, and it actually happened. Bishop D6 in the house. Bishop D6 is in the house. Carlsen is going for the exchange. Exciting game number 4, mga kabogart. This is it. Black will be up an exchange, but it's still a very dangerous fast pawn on B6. So it's still unclear. But what I like is that both players are fighting it out. Yeah, They have an unfinished business in the last World Championship. Nepo wants his revenge, and Carlsen wants to keep his pride. Very exciting. Dubai time, 12:26 in the morning. Wow, 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 we no hesitation. Takes in B4. We are expecting A takes B4, of course. Yes. Okay, the main point being if Queen takes B4, takes A takes B4, and then probably Bishop A2 to B1 to C2, then the knight can take the B6 pawn. Right? Not on B3 because there's knight C5 hitting that knight and the bishop on B3. Okay. So A takes B4 was played. Wow, what a game! What a game! Whoa, I'm actually not expecting that we have viewers at this point in time, but thanks for watching, guys. I was supposed to do a recap of these finals, but I'm quite sleepy, so just go for the live. Yeah, let's try this out. Magnus has Queen D8. Nice queen here. He's also keeping an eye on that E5 pawn. Let's drink to that. This is not an easy position for black. He's up on exchange, but this pawn is a thorn, yeah? That pawn on B6, 2 steps away from promotion. The dangerous pass pawn. Time check, Nepomniachtchi with 5 minutes and 58 seconds. Carlsen with 8 minutes plus. Carlsen is pondering on his next move. Black's pieces are actually tied up, yeah. The black's pieces are actually tied up because of this pawn. Yeah. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Carlsen could go for K8 or Queen D8. Which one will he choose? Carlsen now has spent almost 3 minutes for his next move. Okay, he went for Queen D6. An active square for the Queen compared to Queen D8. Yep. You have Queen D1 coming up. Nepo went for bishop e2 to keep an eye on this 2. Carlsen now was rook a8. OMG. OMG. There's a threat on on a2. Wowee. Ho ho ho. Nepo could be shaking his head. Hey, why did I play bishop e2? Instead of bishop e2, maybe use the queen. Yeah, queen b1 if you want to protect the d1 square. Protect the b4 square or the b4 pawn. The big difference is that if black tries to go for rook a8, you have knight c5, yeah? While in this position, with this one, if you go for knight c5 this time, there's rook a2 hitting that bishop over there. That's a skewer. Oh my god, yeah. It's again, chess is all about elite chess is all about small margins. And Carlsen, most of the time, actually, he really doesn't miss. His awareness is second to none. Ah, that's why he's a world champion. This is a sad position for Nepo now. The queen and the knight is also keeping an eye on that b8 square. So pawn, the pawn cannot progress. Yep, yep, yep. Big blunder by Nepo. Bishop e2. And he's down to 3 minutes and 28 seconds. Carlsen with 7 minutes left. It's 12:33 a.m. in Dubai. Welcome to the finals of the Airthings Masters 2022. We are live. Again, instead of bishop e2, okay, queen to b1, queen to b1, queen to b1. But bishop e2 is a big blunder. He went for bishop c5 this time. Nepo wants to connect his pawn to c5, so knight takes c5. Magnus captured the bishop instantly, just like Lucky Me instant noodles. An instant capture by Magnus on c5 without hesitation. Okay, we are expecting pawn takes. Yep. If let's say again, if knight takes, we always have rook a2. So pawn takes is expected here after knight takes c5. Yep. Oh, wow. Our expectation is wrong. Nepo went for knight takes c5. So rook a2 is coming up. Come on, Magnus. Let's do this. Nepo is not afraid of the dark here. Rook a2, it's either queen c3 or queen c1. Magnus takes on e2, and then he will probably go for d7. He's pinning his hope on that lonely pawn, the lonely soldier on d7. Yeah. Nepo's time is down to 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Carlsen with 6 minutes plus. Okay, the position is the knight on c5. We are expecting Magnus to play rook a2. Earlier, if Pawn takes. Black as queen d4. Yep. Forcing the exchange. Takes. And actually, there is bishop a6 here. But black also has a counter play. All right, we have rook a2 in the house, baby. Carlsen is so close to winning this game and the match for day number 1 of the finals. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No revenge this time for Nepo, but it ain't over yet. Carlsen is a very hard nut to crack. Nepo went for queen c3. Obviously, Carlsen will go for rook takes e2 here. And Nepo would probably go to b7. Nothing else. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Rook takes e2 should be coming again. Time check for Nepo 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Carlsen with 5 minutes plus. Expecting, yes. Actually, Carlsen went for rook takes e2. Yes, and b7 also is expected. Time check 2 minutes and 18 seconds for Nepomniachtchi. Carlsen with 5 minutes plus. Okay, the queen is eyeing that b8 square, but he has to be careful. There's knight a6. Yep. So Magnus would probably go back to b8 because with queen b8, he cannot go knight a6. Queen will take the pawn. Queen b8, Magnus should not worry about queen a3 also here because the rook on a2 is there. Yep. So no queen a8. Magnus is taking his time. Magnus is taking his time. While he's thinking, let's drink to that. Ah. It's 12:38 in Dubai. Carlsen is down to 4 minutes. If blacks, let's say, plays a move like king h7, again, there's always knight a6, but it's actually playable. You go queen d1, king h2, rook e1. Yeah, that is playable. But Magnus went for queen to c7. Okay, keeping an eye on that pawn, but why? Why do birds suddenly appear? The problem with queen c7 is that if you play rook a2, there's knight takes e6 hitting the queen. Oh my god, this game is crazy. Crazy! Oh no, not me. I did it my way. Why so conservative with queen c7, queen b8 wins? Yep. Oh my god. Queen a3 now. With queen c7, queen a3. Oh ho ho. This is not clear. Oh my god. What to do, Yanni? It's not so clear. Okay, Magnus has to find rook d2. And then if queen a8, we have rook to d8. But the problem is, okay, you go rook d2, queen a8, rook d8. Why does knight a6? Oy. OMG. Okay, but you're forced to take a queen, take promote, and queen c8. And it's is it going to be a draw again? My golly. Mitcha by golly, wow. What is Magnus going to do here? Magnus probably was shaking his head, yeah. Oh, why did I play that? Well, it can happen to anybody, of course. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. Oh, sabi ni Arnclev, nabuhay pa. Oh, grabe, buhay pa. Buhay pa ang lamok. Grabe, hindi na nagamitan ng Lion Tiger Katol. OMG. That's chess. That's chess. It only shows that Magnus is human. He's not a fish. Okay, Magnus went for rook d2. Expected here. Nepo would go for queen e8. Yep, queen e8, rook d8, knight a6. We are going for another draw here, people of the universe. It would be shocking if Nepo. Okay, he actually went for it. Yeah, no other way. Yeah, it's actually happened. It's happening right now. No other move. Takes on a8. Oh my god. It's will they play on? That's a question. Hopefully they play on. Yeah. Carlsen with a minute left. Nepo 2 minutes. Wow. Carlsen fights. Wow. Wow. 26. Oh, he fights, baby. Okay. If okay, Nepo promotes. Maybe Carlsen will go for Queen D1. But it's the same. Oh, Nepo went for Queen 68. Takes on D8, D8 Queen, and Carlsen for Queen C8. It's just a transposition to. It's funny because Carlsen could also go for that one takes and Queen C8 yeah, earlier, but we have a transposition, and they're still fighting. That's it. Unfinished business. Again, the last time these two players played, it was in Dubai Expo during the World Championship last December 2021. We were actually there. Yeah, it was live at the Dubai Exhibition Center. And the Carlsen World won the World Championship. Carlsen. Okay, Nepo here with Queen to B6. Baby. We have a fight. We have a fight. Carlsen down to 40 seconds. Nepo with 1 minute and 35 seconds. Game number 4, last game for today of the finals. Day 1 of the finals, by the way. Tomorrow they'll still play another set of 4 games. Bishop c4 is in the house. Knight c5. White is slightly better with this knight on c5 and with that pressure on the c6 pawn. King h2. Okay, Carlsen could probably go for queen a8 to activate his queen. But no, let's go h5. All right, h4 is coming up. Queen keeps an eye on c6, and then queen g6 to queen g3. Okay, that's the target. Carlsen, 46 seconds. Nepo, 1 minute and 16 seconds. Ahoy! Let's go, so go. Oh, h5, h4. Stop it. Yeah. Give it to me, baby. Carlsen down to 30 seconds. Wow. King Kong. King in the game. With king g6. Nepo can follow. King g3. I will follow you. I will follow you. Carlsen with 43 seconds left. Nepo 50 plus. Wow, we have a game. Nepo actually played king g3. OMG, this two. And Carlsen went back to king h7. Oh my god, I think draw is coming up. Draw is a likely result. Yeah. King h2, king g6, and king g3. Yeah, king g3. Don't be shy, Nepo. Don't be shy. Oh no! Whoa! No draw. Oh, king h7. No, they're not friends. No friendly draw. They're not friends. Queen d8. Queen d8. Nepo down to 20 seconds. Carlsen with 50 seconds. Queen b7. Wow, wow, we keep fighting. Let's keep fighting. If this one, Carlsen can go for queen d2. Why not? Peanut. Let's go. Let's go. Let's have a fight. He went for queen d2. And Nepo was like, okay, I take your pawn c6. Not afraid of the dark, huh? Okay, Nepo also has this perpetual on e8. If you play bishop f1, yeah. Queen e8 is ready perpetual. Queen e8, up. King h6, and what a draw. What a draw. What a draw. What a draw for this two. Wow. Okay, so it's a tie. 2-2 for today. Day number 2 tomorrow. Oh my God, who will win this finals? Okay, let's go back to the critical moment of this game. Yeah, when Nepo played Bishop e2, it was actually a decisive mistake here by Nepo in move number 33, and Carlsen went for rook a8, Bishop c5 takes. Rook a2. Carlsen was up a piece and close to winning day number 1. And after b7, a counter blunder by Magnus with queen c7. Queen to b8 is a win. I wasn't so sure what he was worried about because here queen a3 does not work because of rook a2. With queen c7, queen a3, you cannot go rook a2 because there's knight takes e6. Yeah, it's hitting the queen on c7. That's the big difference, right? But if the queen is on b8, if you play queen a3, rook a2, okay, if let's say white plays queen to d3 here, rook a2, okay, and for example b5, rook a5, this should win. Yeah, this should win for Magnus. But it happens. Yeah, both players played four spectacular draws. Yeah, for today. Again, Magnus missed his chance here with queen to b8. It could have been his match. Yeah, he could have won the match with queen b8, but it wasn't meant to be. And we're going tomorrow for the last day of the finals. Yes, if 2-2 again tomorrow, then we'll go for a tie break. So four rapid games for tomorrow. Day number 2 of the finals. Nepo is actually seeking revenge here after losing badly in the World Championship, but it was a good fight. Yeah, four spectacular draws. I'm actually not a fan of draws, but these four draws today were fun and exciting, and we expect more exciting games tomorrow, guys. All right, see you tomorrow. This is Coach Oliver. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, everyone. I'm signing off. Bye bye.